Good morning, good morning. Today is finally the day. We choose the coldest morning to finally leave from Hammond, Indiana. And we're on the move. Bree's getting our lines in the boat. We are on the way to the river. Currently floating, waiting for this lock to open up. The first lock ever. We're still just sitting here waiting for that lock to open up. They're gonna give us a green light and a big old air horn, and then it should open up and we'll be able to go into it. But we've been waiting here now for about 10 minutes. The lock opens up at 8 p.m. for pleasure, or 8 a.m. for pleasure craft, and it's 8:11 a.m. So we got here right when it opened up. All right, it's opening up for us. We let go of the wall way too early, and now we've just been dangling in the middle. Wasn't very good, but we're working on it.
Sunken boat.
Yeah, man.
Very sunken boat by someone's house. Forever young. Young one. Cute houses, pretty trees, and we're cruising right along.
We got all those barges right there. A ton of them. We're entering this electric fish barrier.
I don't need to know how great of a person, and you know, like it's just really boring. I mean, we had
The whole entire water is electrified. We're just hanging out. We're hanging out at the Lockport lock with this awesome catamaran. And we're on this wall. Hopefully we can get off of it smoothly without hurting our boat. And we're gonna go through this lock that's gonna go down 45 feet. So it's gonna be crazy. Here's the barge that was inside of the lock. It's coming out. We've been sitting here now for over 45 minutes, waiting for this lock to be available. And this barge is 995 feet long. So you can see the person on it and how tiny he looks. The whole thing, it's double wide too, so that's one and that's two. It took up the entire lock. So once this gets all the way through, then we will go. What I'm curious about is if they doubled it up to make it fit, and I wonder if like this will go in front of this once it's all the way through. I don't know, I guess we'll see. Yep, they are lined up. And now, eventually this one is gonna start moving. And we'll be able to tell when it starts going in front of that pillar. And the whole 995 feet long will move. And we'll be allowed to go in the lock. And there's still no more pleasure crafts ahead of me. All right, we're in the lock. Nice guy just helped us out, get situated. We're gonna go 45 feet down now on this thing. He said that we can do it like this. We did not tie it to that, it's just wrapped around it. What happened when we tried to pull off that wall?
We smashed our
Metal sign, and then we dragged the metal sign a little bit. I don't know if you can see the rust on the front of our dinghy or not, but that was a little embarrassing. There was that boat all the way up there was next to us. I think they were a little afraid that we were going to hit them, but we didn't. So now this wall is raising. now they just sounded that horn. The door is closed. And so this thing should start moving because the water should start going down. And so now the water has gone down 45 feet and we're this low now. Well, it's maybe not all the way yet, but still, we're still going down. You can see the water line right there. That's the water line. We made it. Stay on to the Joliet wall. It's great. Velma found her own wall. Yeah, it's a really cool wall. So yeah, we're here. Yeah, there's the downtown over there. It looks kind of cute.
I don't know
I
why
think it's
people
walkable.
get worried about this town. This does not look like a bad town.
I think another one is Ottawa Free Wall. I think that might be the one that people are worried about. I don't know. But still, I think that if you're worried about this, you're like so privileged. Because it's a nice town. Like before we got here, I told Bree, I'm pretty sure it's like Muskegon, but I'm getting more Holland vibes. Yeah. Totally walkable town. I don't know why. I don't know. I think it's funny that people talk so much crap about this town. The other thing I think I noticed on the docks, there's these things on the dock and they have a ton of electricity in them. Let's see if they have electricity here for, yeah, look at that. Ton of electricity. So if you have an RV, if you're a camper, you can also come here. I know it does say no parking after 9 p.m., but I don't know why they'd have electricity on these if you can't park here. So I don't know, just another thought. But oh, someone's pooping. She just jumped up onto this bench. She's such a mama's girl. Joliet is full of this rock. I'm a geologist at heart, and this sign really tickled my pickle because it's like, this is so something that my old geology teacher, Mr. Bullheis, would have said, you know? It's like warm breeze, the smell of salt, marine animals swim through lush coral reefs. Welcome to Illinois. It's like, what? No, that's not Illinois, but during that period it was. So really cool stuff. Well, we're in Joliet. We're done for the day. Nebo says that we were underway for 7 hours, but really with us sitting at the locks that we sat at, we were in our boat today for about 10 hours. So that means the engine ran for about 8.5, 9 hours today. So that was pretty crazy. I have the engine compartment open to let it breathe. We got pizza getting delivered to our dock, which we're in Joliet City. It's not actually a dock, it's a wall. And check this out. There's power right there. So we got power too. Pretty cool. Look at, there's a wall right there. I got a bunch of fenders out so we don't hit it. So yeah, a kind of overview of our first day. We wore a bunch of warm clothes, but we didn't have a heater out in the cockpit at all. So kind of good to know that even when it was 41 degrees, we didn't have a heater out there. A casualty was, you guys probably saw that skeleton dog on our boat for the past few months.
R.I.P.
And when we got out of Hammond, we were in like 4.5 foot waves.
I miss him.
Nobody was ready for those waves. We did not think that it was going to be wavy. We thought we were just going to be going in the river. And so that dog was on the front of our bow, like just hanging on the front of the bow, and he fell off and I watched him float away. So the other thing that was a bad casualty was we were waiting for like an hour on this wall at the Lockport lock and dam. And then as we're about to take off, I'm turning off of the wall and our dinghy hits the wall and hits a sign and hits a rusty sign and like bends it in half. And so our dinghy took a little hit there, but it's still inflated, still just fine. It's just got a little rust on it. So overall, really fun. I shouldn't talk to the video for a minute long, so I'm gonna stop.
So now we're just gonna wait here at Joliet for you all till Owen and Kayla get here tomorrow, and then we will likely leave the next day. So relaxing time.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Share with your pet goat.